Hello, I'm Patrick Tierney with Chicago Artist Circle, and this is another edition of Rapid Circle.
That was rapid.
That was rapid.
Yep.
Today, my guest is none other than Christopher Pazdernik, casting and company manager of Portside Music Theater, a wonderful director, a wonderful choreographer. Fun fact, Christopher and I met 10 years ago on my very first Chicago show. He choreographed it.
Yes!
And that's all we'll say about that.
Ask me later. I have all the tea. All of it.
Chris.
Hi!
Hi. Would you please tell us what is currently going on in your artistic world?
Lots of things, but the one
I know.
But the one I'm most excited about is my 5th annual benefit concert. It's called Chris's Birthday Belt Fest. Yes. All the proceeds go to Howard Brown Health, which is very important to me. Am I looking at you or am I looking at the camera?
You can look at both.
Hi, everybody. I was diagnosed with HIV in 2009, and that is where I have received my health care ever since. They're a beautiful organization whose mission is to reduce the disparities in health care for members of the LGBTQ population.
Amazing.
So it's an amazing thing. It's open to everybody, regardless of their ability to pay. So 5 years ago, I was looking for a way to give back, and I was like, what can I do? And I actually only really know how to do one thing, which is put people singing show tunes on stage. So,
my dream.
I called a bunch of my friends who belt. It's not about clothing, if you don't know. But if you don't know what a belt is, why are you watching this channel?
That's so true. I guess we should make it clear. Belt. Voice.
Voice. Think Patti LuPone. Ah!
Yeah, there you go. Somebody might not know.
Somebody might not know.
I'm glad you pointed that out.
I get that question a lot. So we put on this benefit concert to raise money, and it's grown over the years. We've raised over $7,500 for Howard Brown. This is the 5th year. There's over 20 female-identifying music theater performers from across Chicago.
It's amazing. I've been a couple of times. It's out of this world. Out of this world.
The amount of talent that is willing to volunteer their time for this cause is truly humbling to me, and my favorite night of the year.
Oof. Okay. The task at hand, 20 questions. We have 2 minutes on the clock. The time will begin after I ask the first question. Okay, here we go. Question 1. The first voice you remember associating with the word belting.
Patti LuPone.
If you could only listen to one musical for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Dreamgirls.
You are considered by most to be a walking musical theater encyclopedia. What is the most recent musical theater factoid you have learned?
Oh, that's a great. That is a great question. In talking with Larry Grossman, who's a composer of Minnie's Boys, which I'm doing at Porchlight, I found out that Joseph Stein, the book writer for Fiddler on the Roof, ghost wrote some lines for the original Broadway production of Minnie's Boys.
Woo! Number 4. Name 3 musical sequels.
Annie 2, Annie Warbucks, Bring Back Birdie, and for a bonus point, The Best Little Whorehouse Goes Public.
Favorite play?
Steel Magnolias.
Musical you are still waiting for.
The musical version of Drop Dead Gorgeous.
Woo! What is it that... what is it that we're living for?
Applause.
That's why you're here. Sell a Chicago production of Starlight Express to me in 1 sentence.
It's the most fun you'll ever have while singing on roller skates.
Sing to me your favorite Patti LuPone lyric as Patti LuPone.
I'm a man. That was I Love Flannel on a Man from the world premiere cast recording of Sunset Boulevard.
A musical about your life and times. Who's playing your mother?
Tommy Bullington.
Why should more theaters produce The Last Session?
Oh, because it's a beautiful snapshot for a piece of our history that is unfortunately lost and not acknowledged by many people living today.
Your greatest reward directing Spitfire Grill.
Oh, the a cappella section in the top of Act 2 come alive again in that tiny room with no amplification and just like the
keep going. Yes.
Just the chords and the Reverbation, that's not the word. Reverberating?
Yes.
What's the word?
That's a word.
Okay. It sounded good.
Your greatest challenge directing High Fidelity.
Oh my god, fitting that many people on a stage the size of my left foot.
Yeah. Yes, you love musicals, but you also love blank.
Law and Order.
Woo! I didn't know that! Musical theater lyric that resonates with you the most.
No Day But Today.
Love it. Favorite overture?
Candide.
Most played YouTube clip?
Probably Kate Shindle on her last performance of Legally Blonde when she opts up an extra third. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
Oh my god.
Favorite film to...
I'm still mad at Tommy Vendevretto and Corey Danielson for not letting Jacqueline Jones do it the night I came to see Legally Blonde at the Paramount. She asked!
Favorite film to Broadway transfer?
5 minutes later.
Legally Blonde?
Legally Blonde is certainly right up
Sorry, I
there.
didn't mean to answer for you.
No. We'll go with that for now.
We'll go with that.
I might change my mind later.
We're almost there. Biggest Tony Award snub?
Oh.
In your mind.
100%. Full Monty not winning Best Score.
Ooh, good one. And finally, Chicago production that made your jaw drop in a good way.
Oh.
1 eternity later.
Maybe not I mean, everything about the production was great, but I literally don't think I will ever get the image of Neela Baron in 110 in the Shade out of my head forever and ever as long as I live.
That's a really good one. Well, Chris, that's it. That was excellent. Please tell everyone again, well, actually, you haven't said yet, where can they get Beltfest tickets? And when is it? What's the date?
It is Monday, May 13th at 8 p.m. at the Greenhouse Theater Center, and you can get tickets at greenhousetheaterer.org.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.